ships can release pollutants into the water, such as oil, chemicals, and waste, which can harm or kill marine life. In particular, oil spills from ships can be catastrophic for marine ecosystems, as the oil coats animals, suffocating them or causing them to become ill. Ships also create a lot of noise pollution, which can disorient and harm marine animals, such as whales and dolphins, who rely on sound to communicate and navigate. The noise from ships can also interfere with the behavior of fish and other marine organisms, making it harder for them to find food or avoid predators. The physical presence of ships can also be a problem, as they can damage or destroy coral reefs and other sensitive marine habitats. When ships anchor in shallow waters, they can damage seagrass beds, which are vital habitats for many marine species. The propellers on ships can also cause significant damage to seafloor habitats and marine organisms, such as benthic animals and plants. Ballast water, which is used by ships to maintain stability, can also have a detrimental effect on marine ecosystems. It can contain invasive species, which can be introduced to new environments and outcompete native species. The discharge of ballast water can also alter the chemistry of the water, making it less hospitable for native species. The construction of ports and other infrastructure associated with shipping can also destroy or degrade marine habitats, such as wetlands and mangrove forests. The shipping industry is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, which contribute to ocean acidification and climate change, both of which can have devastating effects on marine ecosystems. Climate change can cause coral bleaching, a phenomenon where corals expel the algae that live in their tissues, turning them white and making them more vulnerable to disease and death. As sea levels rise due to climate change, low-lying coastal areas, which are often important habitats for marine life, will be flooded and destroyed. The movement of ships through the water can also create turbulence, which can cause erosion of coastlines and other marine environments. The sheer volume of shipping traffic can also be a problem, as it can disrupt the natural movement of marine organisms, such as turtles and whales, which migrate through the oceans. In some cases, ships may accidentally strike marine animals, such as whales, turtles, and porpoises, causing injury or death. The fishing industry, which often relies on ships, can also have a significant impact on marine biodiversity. Overfishing can deplete fish stocks and disrupt marine ecosystems. In addition, fishing gear such as nets and lines can cause physical damage to coral reefs and other sensitive habitats. The shipping industry can also disrupt the livelihoods of coastal communities, many of whom rely on fishing and other marine activities for their income and well-being. Finally, the sheer size and scale of the shipping industry can make it difficult to regulate and manage, making it challenging to mitigate its impact on marine biodiversity. As an example of the impact of shipping on marine biodiversity, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia has experienced significant damage from ships over the years. In 2010, a Chinese coal carrier ran aground on the reef, causing significant damage and oil spillage. In 2011, a cargo ship ran aground on the reef, causing significant damage to a coral formation. These incidents highlight the fragility of marine ecosystems and the need for better regulation and management of the shipping industry to minimize its impact on biodiversity. In addition to these high-profile incidents, smaller and more frequent impacts from shipping can also have a cumulative effect on marine ecosystems. For example, the constant movement of ships through the waters can cause chronic noise pollution, which can affect the behavior and communication of marine animals. This can lead to changes in migration patterns, reproductive success, and even the survival of certain species. Furthermore, the shipping industry's contribution to greenhouse gas emissions and climate change is a major threat to marine biodiversity. As the oceans become more acidic, marine organisms such as corals and shellfish can struggle to build and maintain their shells and skeletons, which can have cascading effects throughout the food web. Additionally, as sea levels rise, coastal habitats will be inundated, causing significant losses in biodiversity. To address these issues, there have been efforts to develop and implement sustainable shipping practices. For example, ships can use cleaner fuels and technologies to reduce their emissions and environmental impact. Additionally, regulations such as the International Maritime Organization's Ballast Water Management Convention aim to prevent the spread of invasive species through ballast water discharge. In conclusion, the impact of ships on marine biodiversity is a complex and multifaceted issue. From pollution and noise to habitat destruction and climate change, the shipping industry can have significant and far-reaching impacts on the health and sustainability of our oceans. To ensure a sustainable future for our planet and its inhabitants, it is essential to address these issues through regulation, innovation, and collaboration between the shipping industry, policymakers, and conservation organizations.